Hello everyone, myself Ankur Patel, and today in this first session of geometric construction we are going to discuss basic geometry like how to draw a perpendicular bisector of a line, how to draw a bisector of an angle, how to divide a circle into equal number of divisions. So let's start with the first one, how to draw a perpendicular bisector of a line. Perpendicular bisector of a line. What is a perpendicular bisector? A line which bisect another line at an angle of 90 degree is known as the perpendicular bisector of a given line. Perpendicular means 90 degree, bisector means two equal parts. So if you have a line having length L mm, or if you have a line AB, how to draw a perpendicular bisector of this line? So first of all, what we have to do? We have to take the rounder and we have to open the radius of the rounder more than half length of this line AB, more than half length of this line AB. So first of all, mark the arc length more than half length of this line AB on the rounder. Now taking center at A and radius is equal to, for example, AC, give an arc on both sides of line AB. That means from center A we have to give an arc having radius is equal to A to C above the line and below the line. So draw the arc on both direction, and now we have to take the center at B and having same radius R equal to AC, we have to give an arc on both sides of the line which will cut this arc. Now mark these points, for example PQ, and draw a line passing through P and Q. So this line will be a perpendicular bisector of line AB. So if we will mark this point, or if we will measure this angle, for example angle POA or POB will be 90 degree, and the length of AO will be equal to length of OB. Okay, so the PQ is perpendicular to AB and the length of AO will be equal to OB. So this is how we can draw a perpendicular bisector of a line. Now let us move on to next problem, angle bisector. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have an angle AOB, so we have to draw an angle AOP or POB such that it will be equal. That means we have to draw a bisector of angle AOB. Okay, so for that what we have to do? So again take the rounder, take center at O and open your rounder at some R radius. So open your rounder at some R radius and give an arc on OA and OB like this. Okay, mark this intersection point of the arc on OA and OB. Let us say that 1 and 2. Now with the same radius, that means with the same radius R and center at 1, we have to give an arc over here like this, and now we have to take the center at 2 and we have to give an arc having same radius R which will cut this arc over here. Now mark this point SP and join this point P to O. So now we can say that this line OP will be the bisector of angle AOB. So now if we will measure, angle AOP will be equal to angle POB as given in this equation. So angle AOP will be equal to angle POB. So right now we can say that OP is the bisector of the angle AOB. Now let's move on to next geometry, how to draw a line at an angle of 60 degree to the given line without using protractor. Now see, we are not going to use the protractor. Now what is protractor? A protractor is a device which is used to measure or to draw the angle. So we are not going to use the protractor, and we have to draw the line at an angle of 60 degree to this given line OB. So now how we can draw a line at an angle of 60 degree to this line OB? So for that what we have to do? Again, by taking center at O and radius is equal to some radius R, we have to give an arc like this. and mark the intersection point of this arc and line OB as Q. Okay, now taking Q as a center and radius is equal to R, we have to give an arc which will cut this given arc. So now we have to give an arc on this arc like this, having same radius of R and taking center at Q. Now mark this point as and draw a line passing through this point and connect this point to O. Okay, so now we can say that this line will be inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the line OB. So if we will measure this angle by using the protractor, it will be equal to 60 degree. Now let us move on to next. Okay, again, now how to draw a line at an angle of 30 degree to the given line without using the protractor. So again, we are not going to use the protractor. Okay, and we have to draw an angle of 30 degree or a line inclined at an angle of 30 degree to this given line OB. So now again what we will do, by taking center at O and radius is equal to some radius RMM. So open your rounder, add some radius RMM approximately. Okay, and give an arc like this which will cut this line OB at point Q. Okay, now taking center at Q and radius is equal to R, we have to give an arc on this arc like this. Okay, now if we will connect this point P to O, it will be the angle 60 degree. So this will be the angle 60 degree. If we will connect line P to O, this will be 60 degree. But here we need to draw the angle, a line at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to draw the bisector of this angle POB. So if we will connect PO, then the angle POB will be 60 degree, and if we will draw the bisector of that angle will be 30 degree. Okay, so for that what we have to do, by taking center at P and radius equal to RMM, we have to give an arc over here. Okay, so right now we have given this arc from point Q and radius is equal to RMM, and again by taking center at P, we have to give an arc over here. Okay, mark this point as S point and connect this S point to O. This will be the line at an angle of 30 degree to line OB. So now we can say that the angle SOB will be 30 degree. Okay, so this is how we can draw the 60 degree and 30 degree angle to the given line without using the protractor. Now let us move on to next geometric construction. Okay, now here it is given that trisection of 90 degree angle or right angle. 90 degree angle means right angle. Now what we have to do, we have to draw a 90 degree angle and we have to trisect it. That means we have to divide that angle into 3 equal parts. So first of all, draw the 90 degree angle. For drawing the 90 degree angle, you can use the protractor, but while drawing the trisection of this 90 degree angle, we are not going to use the protractor. Okay, so now first of all what we have to do, let us say that angle AOB is 90 degree. Now by taking center at O and radius is equal to approximately RMM, you can select any radius. Okay, so at the radius of RMM, draw an arc like this. This is the arc of the circle which have a radius R. Now mark this intersection point P and Q. Now with the same radius R and center at P, or with the same radius R and center at Q, give an arc. Okay, so first of all what we have to do, we have to take the center at P and radius to RMM, we have to give an arc on this arc. Okay, now take center at Q and radius is equal to RMM, give an arc on this arc over here. Okay, mark this point. Okay, and connect this point to the origin O. Connect this point to the origin O. Okay, clear? So this angle will be 60 degree and this angle will be 30 degree. Okay, now you can see that if you will trisect the angle 90 degree, it will be divided into 3 equal parts or 3 equal angles, that is 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So right now the angle between or each angle will be equal to 30 degree. If we will measure this angle, it will be 30 degree. If we will measure this angle, it will be 30 degree, and if we will measure this angle, it will be 30 degree. So this is how we can draw the trisection of 90 degree angle, or this is how we can trisect the 90-degree angle. Now let us move on to next geometric construction. So now it is given that divide a circle having radius equal to 30 mm into 8 equal parts. Okay, divide the circle having radius 30 mm into 8 equal parts. So right now the radius of the circle is 30 mm and we have to divide the circle into 8 equal parts. So first of all, draw a circle having radius equal to 30 mm by taking center at O. So by taking center at O and radius is equal to 30 mm, draw the circle. Okay. Now first of all, what we have to do, we have to draw a vertical and horizontal diameter of the circle. That means first of all we have to draw a horizontal and a vertical diameter of the circle. So right now we can say that this angle will be 90 degree, this angle will be 90 degree, this angle will be 90 degree, and this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, because we have divided the circle into 4 equal parts right now. Now if we want to divide the circle into 8 equal parts, what we have to do, we have to bisect this angle 90 degree, this angle 90 degree. So we have to divide each quarter into 2 equal parts. Right now one quarter having the angle of 90 degree, so that's why we have to draw the bisector of this 90 degree angle. So for that, what we have to do, first of all mark these points of intersection. This is the horizontal diameter AB and this is the vertical diameter CD. Okay, now by taking center at B and radius is equal to B to O. Now what will be the arc length up to B to O? It will be equal to the radius of the circle. So now what we have to do, we have to open, or we have to take the rounder, open the rounder having the arc length equal to the radius of the circle, that is 30 mm, and taking center at B, give an arc like this outside of the circle. Okay, now taking center at C and radius equal to 30 mm, give another arc which will cut this arc over here. Okay, clear? Now we have to apply the same method in this quarter also. Now what we have to do, we have to take center at A and radius equal to 30 mm, give an arc like this outside of the circle, and by taking center at C, radius is equal to 30 mm, that is the radius of the circle, cut the arc over here. Okay, clear? Now join these points, join this intersection point to the center of the circle like this, and extend this line to get the intersection of this line in the other side of the circle also. Okay, same way connect this intersection of the arc to the center of the circle at O and extend this line to get the intersection at the other end of the circle. Okay, clear? Now if you want to remove this part, okay, or if you want to remove these lines, you can remove it. Okay, now mark this point 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we can say that the circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have used the angle bisector method to divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, now let's move on to next problem. Divide a circle having radius 30 mm into 12 equal parts. Okay, so first of all we have to draw the circle having center at O, radius is equal to 30 mm. Okay, again first of all what we have to do, we have to draw the horizontal diameter and the vertical diameter which will be at an angle of 90 degree. Okay, horizontal diameter is AB diameter, vertical diameter is CD diameter. Now right now we have divided the circle into 4 equal parts. Now here we have the 90 degree angle. Now if we want to divide the circle into 12 equal parts, we have to divide each quarter into 3 equal parts. That means now we have to use the trisection of 90 degree angle method to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. So for that, what we have to do, by taking center at B and radius is equal to 30 mm, we have to cut the arc on the circle. Now we have to cut the arc on the circle, not outside the circle. Okay, so cut the arc on the circle from by taking center at B, radius is equal to 30 mm, first arc. By taking center at C, radius is equal to 30 mm, cut another arc on the circle over here. Okay, now we have to apply the same method in this quarter. So now taking center at A radius equal to 30 mm, cut the arc on the circle, and now taking center at C, radius equal to 30 mm, cut the arc on the circle. Now mark these points. Okay, clear? So join this intersection point to the center of the circle and extend this line to get the intersection at the other end of the circle. So connect this line and extend this line up to the other end of the circle. Connect this line to the center of the circle up to the other, and to get the intersection at the other end of the circle also. Connect this point to the center of the circle over here. Connect this point, mark this point. Okay, so right now we have divided the circle into 12 equal parts, and the angle of each part is 30 degrees. So 30 plus 30 plus 30, 90 degree. So 90 into 4 equal to 360 degrees. So we have divided the circle into 12 equal parts without using the protractor. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next lecture.